Hang on, I need to think about that. I can't actually think of anything. Games consoles. Actually, no, that isn't a biggest advance because it's turned us all into fat slobs. Egg poachers. Because everything else has like big disadvantages, but with an egg poacher you get your egg and it's poached. You can't really argue that, can you? You can't say, oh, it's got radioactive waves that's going to kill your children and turn you into mutants. An egg poacher, you can't go wrong. You poach your egg, you've got your egg, you eat your egg, it's all good.
Hello!
What are you so cheery about?
I've got good news.
What would that be?
I'm going to see a psychiatrist.
And that's good news?
I know it sounds boring, but I think it might be good for me. Might help me get over some of my issues. Right. Where's Roy?
Oh, he's in the living room. He refused to leave the phone until the cable company calls back.
Okay. Is he still mad about that?
Go see for yourself.
Roy? Don't you think it's a bit silly waiting by the phone like that?
I can't leave the phone. I have to stay. If I leave, they could call and then I'll miss it. And they might not call back.
I'm sure they'd call back.
You don't know that.
But Roy, this is just unhealthy.
I won't give up. Not until we have our safari back. I will never give up.
Roy, lunch is ready.
I give up.
Technology. I think it's good. I think I like technology. I like how it's advancing, but I think some, like, I don't know, sort of companies, organisations, whatever you might want to call them, I do think they're sort of holding our technological advances back. And I think if they didn't, we would have advanced a lot further than we have in this past 100 years.
Well, I'm pro-technology, I must say. First, it does baffle me when people are technophobes. Never understood the Amish for that matter. But, no, I'm definitely pro-technology. It's making our life easier. Whether that's entirely a good thing or not, I don't know, but it is everything. Our lives are becoming far easier with technology. We're living longer. We're living more interesting lives. We can do more things. Little things only exist because of technology, so that's a bit of a catch-22. We can do more things because we've invented more things to do.
True.
With the free time we've got from the technology we invented before.
But we're making this progress slowly. But yeah, I do think there is some sort of thing going on that's stopping us from advancing as far as we could, because they know that they can't make as much money on it if they let it all like advance as quick as it should. So they're keeping it really slow and sucking as much profit out of it as they can.
It's a good thing. It's a good cycle, but it's an odd cycle to actually think about.
Like electric cars. They've already developed electric cars that can run at 100 miles an hour for 200 miles on one charge, full battery sort of thing. But the gas companies and oil, like, you know, petrol and all that, those companies, they own the developing sort of place that makes these cars, and they won't release them because they know they can't make money off it because it's electric.
Yeah.
So they won't release it, so they release really shitty ones that, like, you know.
Yeah.
don't go very far on one charge.
And now from the kitchen, well, this is the dining room. We obviously eat here and make some rather fine cuisine. Right? This is the living room, as you know. However, one rule, please do not put your feet up on the table. Please use the buffet. Okay? Right, now into the billiard room.
What do you think the biggest advances in technology?
Whatever.
Ever.
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 Well, initially the wheel was quite a big advance in technology.
Games consoles! And my PS3, yay! That's good, it's very good. Lots of big TVs, like that one.
We've had.
That robot that can walk and talk and pick things up and stuff, it's very cool, that.
Asima.
Yeah, yeah, he's so cool.
Um,
He can go upstairs, can't he, and all that.
yeah. Do you imagine there being tubes to travel through, like Futurama or what?
No, because those tubes up there are dangerous from Futurama. You can imagine a really fat person going through them and just getting stuck and everyone getting squished in like...
Far away.
You know that, on Wall-E, when they're on that spaceship and everybody's just like going around in their own little car, so they never have to move at all, and they're all just fat and they get everything like delivered like right to them. I imagine it being that. Because like people just get really lazy and will just be fat and dirty and just go around in little cars, little sleds. And we'll just press a button. Actually, no, we won't even have to do that. It'll be like hooked up to his brains and it'll just say, right, I want a drink now. You'll just think it and then it'll just be like, and you got your drink.
I'm imagining we're gonna be forced to get renewable energy better, so I'd imagine solar powered stuff. Not here. Not in Britain, of course. That's never going to work. Unless you can control the clouds, you're not going to get solar power here, but wind power possibly. And if we could figure out rain power, we could corner the market if you could somehow figure out rain power. Not sure how that would work. Possibly something to do with using the pressure of the raindrops hitting something to create energy. Copyright. My idea. My idea.
I think Futurama's closer. I don't know about flying cars. I think more efficient cars with much better safety ratings. Something to do with like magnets and electric fields and sort of things that keep your cars a distance away so you don't have collisions. I think homes will change. Be like warmer. You know, better for the economy and better for the environment, stuff like that.